I've just run into two choices. I've either got a nice clear route or the challenge. And I think a lot of us choose the challenge because we don't want it to be so easy. Here's all the detail. Oh my god. Hello. I feel inspired, but I don't know what I want to talk about. But I am gonna go now for a run, and then I'm gonna obviously carry on working. I haven't started working yet. Well, you can say this is kind of my job now, doing vlogs and video and editing. I've just run into two choices. I've either got a nice clear route or the challenge. And I think a lot of us choose the challenge because we don't want it to be so easy. I see some haridas. The reason why I'm choosing this way to walk is because the light will be shining on me, so it will make a very clear video. Alright, let's take the challenge. I came through that side now. And alright, so what are my plans today? Today is a Sunday. I'm off. The shop is still open. Well, it's gonna open at 8 for half the day. See, the thing is now I'm multitasking here, trying to think of the camera angle and make sure I don't walk into mud. Maybe I should walk into mud. So I'm thinking of going for a run, and then I'm gonna tackle my work, finish my editing. I've been busy with a video that I wanna finish today. Basically, I've done all the editing part. Now I'm doing the color grading, so I'm trying to, do it as professional as possible. And it's not that easy because the cameras that I use didn't capture perfectly. I also learned a lot about camera angles and lighting. So if there's too much light facing into the camera, it like overexposes it, so you lose a lot of color and detail. And so, oh dear, now I'm screwed. So I lose all the detail. Oh my god. So you lose all the detail and then the color that you're trying to put in, and then it's very tricky. So busy learning. I don't know what it's about. I've been avoiding it for a very long time, but my previous video that I uploaded, I did a bit of color grading, and it was quite interesting because I noticed my shots were very gray and, you know, like just flat. And then with the color grading, you add quality to it, and it makes it just pop a little bit better. The whole idea of color grading is what you see with the eye, you want to see that as well in your video. So what happens is it loses it a bit, and you put it back by color grading it. Now, what I'm actually tackling at the moment is just the basic part of color correction, and then it gets a bit more complex where you got these well, I don't think it's complex. Maybe it's complex to me because I haven't quite I would say tackled it, handled it, and then made it work and understand it in a depth level. So this is in tune with my previous video where if you don't know what's going on, you know, obviously it's going to be hard. Obviously you're going to fail at your first attempt. It's not going to come out the best. So, you know, it's okay. But by doing and not being worried about your result, you end up learning. And I knew now to shoot coming this way. So I'm curious to see what this video is going to come out like. And I've done a lot of vlogging and videos and stuff like that. And wherever it like hits me, I'm like, oh, let's make a video. I make a video. And then only later I realized, oh, okay, this one came out not so good. Oh, this is a nice video because I just happened to be in the right spot with the right lighting, or, you know, or I end up screwing up the picture by turning into the light or something, I don't know. With the camera, obviously. For example, see? Now you should see, I'm making assumptions now, but it should be very exposed and the light bright, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But this side, it should be nice and clear. So, where am I going with this? So anyways, what I'm trying to say is, just practice. If you practice, you will make fine corrections and then get better and better over time. It's with everything, I guess. So now I want to learn a new software package, and I think I'm going to have to take the same thing. I'm going to have to just try, attempt whatever, and get whatever result, and then course correct from there onwards. I'm busy watching some people, they're doing something by a van. Looks like they're loading up a trailer or something, I don't know. Yeah, what else do I have to say? I haven't done much backtesting. I'm gonna go and do some now. Well, not now. I'm first gonna go for my run, and then I'm gonna do a bit of backtesting. Okay, first I'm gonna finish the video, obviously. Then I'd like to read a little bit. It's quite nice, so I don't need to go to work, so I can just focus 100% on my work and me, you know, because I need to recharge myself. So I got a good night's sleep. I don't know, I'm busy rambling right now. But anyways, I think that's all I wanted to say. Oh, I'm taking a lot of time to produce these videos, so I thought, alright, maybe it's time you stop with the editing and try and think of a faster way of producing videos and continuing other work. And someone told me about, oh, they're taking a walk onto this grass field. So I thought, alright, I want to see what this grass field thing is about. Meanwhile, this big area here, this section is massive, that section is massive. And what I'm noticing is there's a lot of space still in this town to develop. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, how can I help someone make money? How can I make some investors find a place to put their money? And that's my ideas now. I am now looking for opportunities for me to make some money and help other people also. It's a bit of a selfish thing, but people aren't going to help you, especially when you don't have money. So you have to, I'm assuming, I don't know, I'm making an assumption here, that I have to help them first before they will help me. And I've got the know-how. I don't know everything, but I have a little gist of what the recipe is like, and I think I'm going to tackle it. And what I'm expecting is a lot of rejection at first. But so at the moment I'm trying to build my network, getting to know people around here, and there are people here that have that investor mindset. So I just need to find others and bring opportunities to them and see what happens. And regardless of the rejection, I'm going to learn something. I've learned a little bit about sales. Now I'm really going to learn about sales. And if I can pull off one deal where I make a little cut and I make everyone pretty wealthy, I'm not too worried about me making the most. If you have that mindset, that's a bad mindset, because what that means is you're greedy, and I had it, and you get nowhere. Maybe sometimes it's just better just to give someone that other piece. Well, that's what I've learned. Don't be too greedy, because at the end of the day you'll get nothing. Give that other person what they deserve, especially if they are taking the most risk. But of course, don't be taken advantage of. And if you do get screwed, like I'm also worried about getting screwed, you need to understand that's okay. You course correct. Don't invest too much in it. Don't go sue people. Don't nothing. Just let it play out. And then obviously review the tape. What did I do wrong? Did I trust too easy? Did I not use contracts? I should have used contracts. I think maybe protect yourself a little bit with contracts. I don't know, man. I think the main thing I'm trying to say is take action. If you don't take the necessary action, you won't get the necessary result that you want. And if you're young, like myself, or younger, you can afford to get your head, you can afford to get done in and robbed and whatever, because, well, not robbed, but like, you know, a deal that doesn't go through. You've got time. You can try again. This time, maybe, avoid that type of person. Who knows? Anyways, I'm at home. I'm quickly gonna go in, take a little 10-minute break, get ready I'm gonna jump into my shoes. As you can see, I am not in running kit at the moment. Into my running kit, and then I'm gonna go for a run. Alright, thanks. I hope this was informative and valuable. Let's keep the good lighting. Take care.